Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1. Hello everyone, how y'all doing? It's J-Pop, and I've kicked up a stream and trying to continue Villnoire? Villnoire? I don't know how to pronounce it. And I've just doomed myself to not be good at English, and oh my god, I am dropping frames already. Alright. It's come back. I guess we'll give it a second. See how it's doing. I think I did want to check. That's fine. Alright. My internet seems to have stabled, so that's good. Okay. Looks fine now. Alright. So, I wanted to play more of this game, so here we go. So we're still with Lucas here. I think we just saved the village from disaster. Right. Slowly, okay, yes, yeah, so you're our white mage. You're our black mage-ish. Even though they all do holy damage. And then you have Lucas. Do we have any skill points? Not really. We got some here. I don't think we're going to be using any of those. Nothing for Bryce. Party change unavailable. Okay, so this is who we're stuck with. Up. And you have no passives yet. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Bronco first burned to the ground by Inker. Most of the survivors managed to escape this to this cave. Search for us days after, but never found. Oh yeah. Managed to fend them off. Thank you. Don't think for a second anyone here doubts what you just did. We won't tar you with the same bush as her. Even managed to get Bryce Van Hart to join. But it wasn't me alone, everyone pulled together. Besides, Bryce was never against us. He had to fight for the druids in his own way. Weapons and stuff that could be sold. Iron chest plate, woven, Trendy clothes give you defense but no speed. How are trendy clothes higher in defense but less in speed? I can see it being less in speed and less in defense and higher in speed. our stats are full. Can we go in here for anything? Yeah, you're stuck here. Too bad, so sad. I'm gonna get what all the fuss is about. She was gonna jump no matter what I said. She signed the death warrant of everyone in this cave, and somehow I'm the bad guy? Blooming heck. Not say she was innocent, but she didn't deserve death. You goaded her into it. No one should have to die like that. So what about all this, what about all the soldiers I killed while we were fighting? Should I have equipped my toy bow? Perhaps I should have asked for a timeout. We could have worked out our differences over tea. Well, no, obviously not. That was in self-defense, you know that. You protected me and my family, and I'm grateful for that. But what you did to Cassie was what? I mean, don't forget you helped me fight off those soldiers. I don't think you could have killed as many if it wasn't for your help. If I'm guilty of murder, then so are you. You're twisting what I'm saying. We might not have always got on, but I was totally on a totally different side to you back there. A side to you that was nothing but pure anger. It was horrible. What about you, Lucas? Did you see what happened? Did you hear what Zach was saying to her? I'm sorry, but I didn't hear anything. By the time we reached you, Cassie had already jumped off. It was a tense situation for everyone. Vivian, these matters do not concern you anymore. I think it would be best for everyone if you returned home. We shall talk about this further later on tonight. Huh? You can't be serious. You're taking his side over mine? Your daughter, you hardly even know this man. I can't believe you. No, Vivian, I've had enough. You don't live in the real world. Cassie's actions could have killed you. It could have killed me, or Muriel, or even Tradley. You three are my whole life. Well, what can you do? That's teenage angst for you. She craves for melodrama. It's written all over her face. Oh, the older I get, the harder this parenting thing seems to become. Shouldn't have lost my temper with her. She's such a sensitive girl. It's okay. I'll have a word with her. She seems to listen to me for some reason or another. Would like to help you look as well, if I may. I saw her earlier helping the other druids bury their dead. She seems quite affectionate. She seems quite affected. In the graveyard? I guess I can up their weapons. Oh, that's right. This begins the battle with full ATB. That's alright. Graveyard. That's their home. Item shop. Is graveyard out here? Oh, probably up here. Cassie's grave. No one's put any flowers down, and I suppose they never will. She once told me her sister was the only family she had left. So who will visit her now? Vivian, You couldn't have stopped her from doing what she did. What happened to Cassie was tragic, but she made her own choices. She chose to jump. You can't blame anyone for that. I don't know. Ryzen and Zack are the same. They both think the end justifies the means. They're so fixated on placing blame on the individuals, they can't tell what the real problem is. Killing Vorian won't bring peace to anyone. All it will do is give birth to another man like Vorian in an endless cycle of hatred. That's why I didn't want any part of Ryzen's plan. Then why did you help Ryzen find me? You knew why you wanted to recruit me. Why did you really go along with it? Surely it wasn't just to see Casinero. You're right, it wasn't. Thought maybe if I went on a journey to Palmyra, then it would give me time to figure out another way. A way that didn't involve murder. There were men like Vorian before him, and there will be more after he's gone. If we can't change his heart, then we can't change anything. I wish Ryzen could understand that. Then don't give up. Continue your journey until you do figure out another way. Who said you have to stop now? There's still plenty of time. What would be the point of continuing? Men can be killed, but what about an idea? How do you kill an idea? People all around Villnoire? Villnoire? I don't think it's Villnoire. I'll never get it right. Despise druids, and I don't know how to change that perception. Ryzen gave up hope, that's why he settled on this easy way to solve the problem. But we both know it won't solve everything. Inker may have left now, but it won't end here. I must disagree with you. Ryzen is clearly a man who wanted to protect his family, as a father would do. He's doing that the only way he knows how. That doesn't mean he has given up. On the other hand, Vivian does not want to protect only her family. She wants to ensure the safety of every family in this world, a goal that is truly noble. I'm envious of your course, Vivian. My courage? You sure? I always thought I was weak and naive. No one ever said that to me before. Thank you, Bryce. Your words mean a lot. If Ryzen and Zack won't listen, then let's show them instead. There's been too much death on both sides already. It's time for a new approach. I do not wish Vorian dead either. He has done unspeakable things and he must atone for his crimes without question. But I believe he is not beyond reason or redemption. Vorian has taken too much from me, but not my life. He could have killed me at a whim, yet here I stand before you. I simply must believe there's a chance he will listen to reason. Then the three of us will put our heads together and quietly think of a better way. A way that works for everyone. A way that shows Ryzen there is choice. One he doesn't know he has. My apologies, should not laugh at a time like this, but it's uncanny to hear you speak like that, Lucas. That is how often you spoke before everything changed for us that day. There you are, Vivian. Sorry if I acted harshly, but we have all been through a terrible ordeal, one that should have brought me closer to you, not push us apart. Oh yeah, it's my cue. I'm sorry too for all that. I was out of line, and what's the next part? I was a total jerk to you before I didn't deserve it. Irashai-asama. Welcome, welcome. This is the way. Hello, hello. Well, at least one of the apologies was heartfelt. I don't think, we'll ever see eye to eye, Zack. I don't want to discuss any further, so let's just agree to disagree. Excellent. We cannot be complacent. We haven't been spared by Inker, and I no doubt they will come back to Branca. Vorian may have played his hand, but now we're ready to play ours. Now more than ever, I believe my plan should go ahead. But they know about it now. Vorian truly believes he has won. His guard will be lowered to every druid that has perished by his hand. Is my stream okay? Alright, my stream's okay. Their vengeance will come. Lucas, Zack, even without casting, my original plan is still valid. want to kill Vorian and put an end to all this madness. I am more determined now than I ever was. For you see, this world sits on the edge of an abyss. The moment you forget it's there, the moment you get comfortable, that's when you fall into its darkest depths. Very philosophical. You're not forgetting about us. Coming too, so is Bryce. Through everything that has happened, I'm gonna see this through. Bryce is the missing piece we needed. Not only does he have useful knowledge of Inker, but he is the only person who knows Vorian better than I do. If you want my help, he comes too. Well, if everyone's going, then I'm not missing out on the fun. You can count me in. I'm the best fighter there is, after all. Excuse me, I'm about to believe we had the opportunity to get acquainted yet. My name's Bryce. Pleasure to meet a fellow friend of Lucas. Yeah, I know exactly who you are. Charmed, I'm sure. Not expecting this. You're also certain then, well, this is no longer my plan. It's our plan. For a better future. Lucas, you're right along about Bryce and Cassie's true intentions. Plus, you have inside information on Vorian. This is our plan. I nominate a new leader. I nominate you, Lucas. Lucas will be an excellent leader. You have my support. You go against my siblings, then I am grateful you will be there with me. Same, especially if it takes some of the strain away from Ryzen. I think you'll be great. I believe in you, Lucas. Huh? No votes for me? Not even one? I realized we became a dictatorship. Fine. Give my vote to the blondie. I don't know what to say. As far as I'm concerned, we're all equals. But if it's what you all want, then how can I refuse? So what's our awesome new team name gonna be? Oh no! Wow! 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 It does fit Zach's personality. Seriously, can we recruit some more chicks? So much testosterone, I'm gonna instantly grow a beard. Not concerned about any of that. All we need to figure out right now is a way to get the Inker. Once we've decided that, we can sort out the finer details on the way. Inker army destroyed our ship, afraid it was our only means of travel. Sekhmet is the only other town on this continent that will travel to Inker. Getting there will not be easy. No kidding, we'll have to go through Sekhmet Desert that's south of here on foot just to reach it. Be prepared to get sand everywhere. Everywhere. That's the only option right now that I'm willing to give it a go. Let's head south and check it out when everyone's ready. Grave of Druid killed. Alright. So. Ah, I see. I forgot about how slow the walking is outside here. Oh god, it's practically unbearable. I believe we've been there. Yeah, I'm 90% sure we've been there. But we might as well check it out. Yeah, okay. Okay, do we gotta go through there? Cause, yeah, we went around, up and around that way to get to here. I don't think... Okay, yeah, that goes up around there. I don't think we could get to that town. Alright. Like the arrows, do you know what the colors stand for? Blue. Seeker badge grants the ability to find hidden areas on the world map. That's what I assume the blue is, and in fact, we could probably confirm that right now. I've only just assumed it. Yeah, okay. So that's that. Green is town, red is, an area. Okari Edge, J Pizzle for Fizzle. That's a new one. Welcome. Oh, that's right. This got blocked off earlier. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be warning, blah blah blah. This was blocked off because plot. Treasure, okay, incomplete. We'll leave the party how it is. I actually think we need to grind a bit. Oh my god, there's a thirst meter? This voice acting, I forgot. To go for segment, go back if you want to live. Go right for segment. Did I save? I don't, I'm gonna go back and, oh my god, that thirst just like shot up. Let me just double check. Alright. A lot of people would say that it looked like a sprite from Final Fantasy VI. That's right, abilities. You. Dark weapon. Oh, that's me. Oh, that's right. You do magic and healing and deals dark weapon and faith. Well, I didn't do anything there. Slow amounts of MP, steel. I thought you had a heal. Do you have? Oh, you have the heal. And you actually have the overflow of refilling. It's been a week, so I've forgotten what people have. Shiny. I'm a little scared, so I'm gonna go back, drink some water. I don't know what happens when your thirst goes all the way up. Ouch. That's right, that does it to all foes. I'll try. I don't think it's gonna do that much. Yeah, because, yeah. Will you do damage if you have Dark and Faith? I guess. I have to admit, do I not need a grind? Like, the very beginning was tough, and then it really hasn't been that hard since then. Silk gloves, alright? Who gets the silk gloves? Immunity to rage. Sure. This game really does want you to use a lot of abilities. Is there nothing to steal? Did it miss? I don't think we need a grind. We can just keep going. Let me look carefully. Alright, that one stole some. I guess it just missed the other times. Blessed badge. Increase resistances to all holy type damage. Okay. I think this may go back to where we started. How you guys' Saturdays going on? Hopefully it's going good. I got a little bit of adulting done this morning, and then I took a nap. Took an old man's nap. Yeah, we're here at the beginning. I think we have to go down, so naturally we want to go the opposite way. Double divide. Hits an opponent twice. I'm gonna give that a look-see. We'll see how that goes. Being able to strike twice is striking twice. I don't think I actually have like an Asuna or a Detox or whatever. Finishing some inner house maps on RPG Maker. Needed a background sound. A background sound for what? Like background map music? I don't like that weapon. And green? Yeah, green. Background ambiance? Okay. There's lots of things to think about when you make an RPG. The sounds, the music, the effects, you know, and of course the gameplay, the balance, the, you know, like someone playing an RPG Maker game. So you need someone So you need someone. Oh, are you saying that for the RPG Maker you need background noise, or you need background noise? I'm with you in the background. Is that what you mean? Too much water, Meg? Unlike freaking Oregon Trail or Oregon Trail, where there's little water or bad water. La da 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 da. Taking a bath. Look at that, Meg. Okay, that looks like it went back. Or it goes on. Alright, yep. Good old instincts. I didn't kill everyone. Is it my fault no one can swim? Is it really my fault? Look, there's 4 feet of water. Everyone dies. What did I pick up? rogue badge. It was... I'm not sure what oh, magician essence. Oh, that's right. I have these essences that I forget. To be fair, I actually think Lucas needs one. Because Bryce can leech, and also Lucas can refill it. I'll give it to Lucas. Wait, Faith. Not SP. I meant SP. Alright, whatever. Maximum hit points by what? 3? 3? I guess we give it to the one that needs it. I think it was chat that said to ford the river. I'm just saying. There are lots of responsible parts in this endeavor. That looks like that moves on. And of course, the good old I need to search everything OCD is in play. Their blood is on your hands. Oh no! It's just one of those things where it's like, what have I done? Oh, that must be rage. Oh, that's cool. Look at that puff of smoke. I bet you that's what the red potion's for. Oh, the rage doesn't keep? What does red potion do? Cures rage, okay. Doesn't look like he's still enraged. We'll see. And we get... oh, we get experience, okay. I did not actually see that sparkle, I just clicked it because it was a pile of bones. Well, I killed everyone on the Oregon Trail. And now... well, and now we're walking through a desert. What could go wrong? Edge did live. He killed Camille and then lived. The way it should be. Win-win. We did it. All of 7 Sokka made it through. Of course, with the one and only waifu leading the way. Alright, save. Since we're now here, guess we check abilities. Blade Drain sounds kinda nice. Speed boost, attack boost. Kinda want Shockwave. I don't... well, I guess I might as well equip it. Increase holy. Restores large amounts of hit points to all allies. That could be nice. I'm not really gonna use force field. Doubles Ryson's attack and faith. Holy damage across all foes. The big one. And we'll do salvation. Dark and increases speed of all allies. Defense. Instantly defeat a regular foe without fail. I think we'll do that. Plus also it gets a passive. But what do we have? 12 and 13. I think I want to change the party. Yeah, because their levels are not quite as high. You gotta balance out the levels as they come up with them. I feel like, and plus also it will separate you guys, so they need to be leveled up. She only has one passive. Nah, it's okay, we'll leave that. We don't have a healing spot. Crap, we actually don't have healers in this party. I got a bunch of items. Alright, we'll make do. Hold on just a moment. Need a second to catch my breath. Pops, that does not sound good. You sound like you're about to cough up a lung. Guess we should put more thought across in a massive desert with a senior citizen. This is the first time I've heard you cough. Is everything okay? Stop him. Rest if you need. I don't need proper rest or appreciate a less condescending tone. Do not underestimate me due to my age, or treat me as a burden. Yeah, until you get cholera. We're not. That cough sounds terrible. No point in pushing yourself that hard. What would Muriel think if she saw you now? Poor Muriel. I do feel sorry for that old girl, having a husband with no stamina. She probably has to be on top from now on. Kick. I sincerely wish I did not understand that joke. It's not an image I need ingrained in my mind. However, I do agree your stamina may not be quite as good as the rest of the group. Hold on. This isn't why you suggested Lucas take on the role of leader, is it? You're not feeling well. If you can't cope. If you can't cope, then you need to say something. Death flag set. Nonsense, Vivian. The desert is just giving me a dry throat. It's hot here. I've never felt better. Come on, let's go. We're almost there. Oh, it's boss time. Guys? The desert isn't just dangerous because of its heat. It's got some monsters. Like that one! Scullion. Deals holy weapon. That's right, toxic barrage. Dark faith. Dark faith. Alright, so that's right, you do a whole bunch of dark faith. Which means you're useless in this fight. have an overflow ability. Recovers all allies from falling with decent hit points. Okay. Oh! Oh no. Never mind. Yep, they get typhoon or dysentery. I know what I said. I like how the sound when you get into a battle is ripped from Fire Emblem. Is it? You guys would know better than me, so it's ripped from Fire Emblem? I think someone missed a perfect sync. Which Fire Emblem? What did he do? I think he's increasing his defense. Ouch! I think he's doing much more than increasing his defense and his offense. What is it? Reduces the attack of some foe. Yeah, do that. I mean, he only does 100 now. Heal mode? Rage. It's kind of a problem. Like a really big problem. Ah, yep, you got raged. Full Surf sounds like it's full of diabetes, huh? I didn't want to tonic that, well. So it just revives. We are in some deep shit. This battle gets, like, gets up there. Also, I just think I have the wrong crew. Ah, come on! I was just about to heal her. Removes. Will it remove a buff? Is that what I actually need to do? No. I think we die. I think I have to change the party. I don't think this one's gonna make it. On fire with the 7-month subscription. How's it going? I need that hit to kill. Or this one. Nope. To miss the game. Old Town San Diego. Alright. Have fun out there on fire. Maybe need to grind more. Maybe, but the characters I took in were the underlevel ones. Cause that's level 8, level 11. Hi, Piggy. You guys have a good meal. You know, like, well, let me think about it. Ryzen because of his healing. We could go DPS. You actually, you probably can't do any damage. I think this is actually the party that we need. Maybe a little bit of grinding. Let's take a look at the skills real quick. Sleeping powder, no. I mean, you're just gonna be DPS. As for you, large amount of hit points. Oh, but the other one has, yeah, no, I think we'll go with this. Large amount of hit points to all allies. That's the overflow. We may use that one. Yeah, I think we just simply need to go with this party. I'll have to level up Vivian later. Okay. I think we'll make it. Yeah, I have to admit, this RPG Maker really worked on having voices in the game. I can respect that. Was there a quick skip? Anything like that? Not a button that I can find. The thing is, like, I've noticed with grinding, like, the experience doesn't go up. Not really. Like, it'd probably be easy to go back to the very beginning and grind there. But of course, we can't go back to that island, but I'm just saying. It seems like it would be easier if we go there. Low faith. Oh, that's all foes. Okay. defense mode, okay. Am I liking this game so far? I like this game. It's a good, well-made, standard RPG. It's got good music, good sounds. It's got an alright story. It's got a nice battle system. Interesting, it's got good bosses, it has a, you know, it has the option for, active time battle or a wait system. That's always a smart move. The only caveat that I have to complain about this is, when you're trying to do abilities and navigate and an attack comes in, it messes with your inputs, and that's a pain. But, like, that's it. Ah, jeez. Damn it. How many times we gotta do this, old man? Shit, now I'm out of revives. Shit, that's actually really bad. And the problem is, he was the battery that kept refilling the SP. We may have to use items. Can we make it? Maybe you're right. Maybe we do have to go and grind. Oh my god. We're not gonna make it. Ouch. Like his speed just goes up and then wrecks us. Alright, well. Looks like we have to do the RPG thing, guys. The problem is, oh god, we're so far into this desert though. The thing is, these stations don't heal you, and there's no tent mechanic. I think we have to go back to town. Like, we're just barely within kill range, right? He gets 2 or 3, you know, 2 quick strikes on us and then we're down. Like, you need it to be 3. don't think the path is that long if you go to it directly. No, this... Okay, no, it's... Here's the bridge. Then left from here. But it's a neat RPG Maker game. I do like it. I don't want to attack him. Oh, well, that killed him. These guys hit kind of hard if they want to. There is one big problem, though. The walk speed outside this map is ungodly slow. Like, oh my god. Kill me now. Get a mount? You can't get that till you're level 50. I think it was 20 in Final Fantasy 11. It was level 20, then you got your mount. No, it couldn't have been level... No, it could have been level 20. Oh, that's right, there was stamina because of these jumpy doodads. It's like 15 or 20 in 14. I played a little bit under a free account of 14 because a friend of mine kind of like wanted me to join and do it, and you know, it kind of brought back some good old memories of it, and it was cool. But I just do not have time to commit to an MMO, and it really did suck that like you can't access the market or anything like that under a free account, and I get why, you know, but it sucked. It just kind of turned me off, and I'm like, nah, I don't need this. It's the only one you've sunk any time into? The only one I've sunk in time into was 11, and believe me, I have lots of I was hurt. Who hurt me? Everyone did. By everyone, I mean all the motherfuckers that can't fucking tank. They hurt me, and I'll never be the same again. Alright, so I can't do that under... what is it? Dazzle, yellow, it's yellow. Back in the day, PS2, my dad hawk. I had to make sure for my son. Like, I made sure he earned enough money so that he could buy his Switch. So it was his Switch. We got him a 2DS. And so, you know, that was his handheld console. Of course, we could play, you know, he could play with me on whatever system that I had, but it's like the Switch was his system. For Christmas, I got him his own computer, you know, so that things would be his. Because, I mean, let's be real, I'm gonna need my gaming time too, so sharing is kind of questionable. I'm sure you'd have my back tanking. In 11, it was different. Because in 14, you basically set up, you turn on this thing and you take priority in aggro. And yeah, there are some abilities, right, for taking aggro. But like in 11, it was just a move called Provoke. I think it was like cooldown, like cooldown every 30 seconds, and it took aggro every for 25 seconds. Like that was the ability, right? And why? And standard party was 2 tanks, 2 DPS, 2 healers, right? And the way it's supposed to go is that the main tank casts Provoke on the monster, and then we fight, do the thing, right? And then somewhere in the middle, 15 seconds into it, the other tank is supposed to cast Provoke, right? Because there's a small lapse in the cooldown to when they take aggro. I could be wrong. It could just be flat 30-30 and the same, right? But still, that was the idea of how it went down. Because otherwise, the person who got aggroed was the one healing. Me! And for some reason, like, if battles went longer than 30 seconds... Okay, well, first, both tanks would cast Provoke almost at the same time after somebody pulled a monster. So that shit was useless, right? They weren't trading off. They're both just activating, thinking that they're okay. Wrong. And then also, after the cooldown and everything was up, they wouldn't recast it. They would not recast it. So who's the motherfucker that paid? Me. How did I pay? Well, by dying. What happens when you die? Yeah, you lose money and you lose experience. And it's not like Diablo 2 where you could just, you know, once you hit a level, you've made it. No, you could D-level. I was hurt. Yeah, it has the immunity, right? Tanks build it way faster and all that stuff. Yeah, they made it to where it's not, it's a bit brain dead. Because people can't handle it. They do have, and there is a skill, because I was a berserker for a small part of time. Um, yellow person, right? Yeah. I was a berserker, and I tested out, kind of went around, played, and see, and it was cool, but I've uninstalled it already. It actually still remembered my account and login info from Final Fantasy XI, and shit you not. My user account and everything was still there. That was actually kind of cool to see. One thing is the last few expansions I don't really like is the homogenizing the classes where they all player friendly. I know. Strictly on the belief that classes should be easy to start but hard to master. I know. Like it's made it so accessible so anyone could do it, and it's like the best party I ever rolled with was this Japanese party. In 11 you could say universal words and it would translate to their language, and it was enough to be able to party up and do the thing, right? I got with this Japanese party, and they were on flipping point. So fucking good. So fucking perfect. I matched well with them, and, if unlucky links, bad things happen, whatever, we dealt with it. Like, we dealt with it in a way that was flippin' beautiful. Eleven wasn't hard, but unforgiving. If you messed up, things would go bad. You couldn't really make mistakes in it. You could. I'm not saying that you had to be pitch perfect all the time, but you had to have people who knew what they were doing and be on point. And it's not that hard. It's not. And people couldn't do it. Once you got out of the dunes, it was better. Because that's where all the noobs stayed, because they couldn't get out. If something wouldn't went like, not protecting the healers was the main problem out of everything. Some monsters linked, so when you tried to pull them, if other monsters were nearby, it'd aggro them. They have a whole bunch of monsters, and nobody knew how to crisis control. Little things like also healing, like with healing with main healers and things like that. When I was with the Japanese team, like, we had two healers. One would sit down and be resting the whole time and trying to not disturb the rest to rebuild the mana up, because I'm not sure if I think it is like that in 14. If you have consecutive battles, you get bonus experience points after each battle. You normally get 100, and then because of the time bonus, it was 100 plus 20. The next battle was 100 plus 28, things like that. So you wanted to keep consecutively doing it quick, and get this machine rolling, right? You do the opponent's higher level than you. Yes, I believe it was the same or higher, or it could have been just higher. And it was how did it? It was like a monster ranked, like, plus, even, plus, and double plus. I think that's kind of how it went. Same or higher, something like that. Similar system. You know what I'm talking about, right? And one healer be resting to get all the mana up, right? So that you chain 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. We were getting more experience from the bonus than we were the actual monster we were fighting. With regular Americans, we get chains of 3 to 5. On a good team, we got like 6s and 8s. They were pretty good. you know, that was a good team. That was a good American team that I played on. I like playing with them. But just, you know, the timing of pulling, links, bad problems, that, you know. No. But, you know, people can't handle basic stuff. They really can't. And believe me, years later, the only other team game that I played that was any of that concept, decades later, was Overwatch. You know, and Overwatch is a similar concept, but a way more tricky because it's first-person shooter aspect, whole bunch of stuff, right? Same but different. But, like, people cannot tank in that game. There are plenty of good tanks out there that do a really good job. There are. But, like, you know, there's some people who can't tank. Overwatch is Team Fortress. It is. You know, it's basically, Team Fortress is the grandfather. It's a similar thing. You have the medic, you know, you have the heavy, you have the scouts. I've only played some of Team Fortress. I never really had it to play it and had anybody play it with. But I've been able at some places to play it, and it's lots of fun. No resting, every caster has ability that restores MP over time. Oh, is that how it was in 14? You're right. You're right. That's a button you just hit on cooldown. Rice is up to level 15. What the heck is Zach up? Zach's up to 11? You hate FPS games? I'm not a big fan of FPS games. Not competitively. I don't like Call of Duty. I respect Battlefield, but I'm not a Battlefield fan. I'm only just moderately happy with Halo, to be honest. Yes, I mean, of course I love GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. They're so hard to play these days. I don't even know how I played them back then. It's disgusting to look at. Okay, alright. I'm the asshole. Because I played the spy in Team Fortress. Oh, you got turned to stone. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 X. Best they ever did any map was a KD of 8.7, huh? You was the tank? It's so funny. Like, my son, when he was like 12, 13 years old, after a little bit, it was such a joy to play Overwatch with him. And I phrase it like this. He was not a detriment to the team. It sounds like a backhanded compliment, and I get it, but he was not a detriment to the team. Like, no, he couldn't pull out wins for us, but he wasn't screwing things up either. And that was then, and now, like, his tanking is pretty good, ups and downs, you know, he's still got a little bit, left to, he's still got a lot left to learn, but I mean, you know, who doesn't? It's like they know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes, on his DPS, he's hitting it. He's killing it. Sometimes not. DPS is hard. I mean, you know, it's all hard. And he, like, worked hard from bronze and ranked up to gold. And that's hard playing with some of the people down at that level. Like, oh, God. Oh, God. I couldn't have done what he done. And it's fine that people are whatever level they are in whatever game they're playing, absolutely. We're not pro, all this, that, shit. But I can't tell you that sometimes it's infuriating when sometimes somebody else is playing and you're the one that pays the price for it. 11 was rough for me. I don't know when it is I'm gonna play another MMO in my life. I figure I will, but when I do, I will dedicate the time to it, which I haven't done yet. I'm just kind of hoping it's like when Sword Art Online. Give me a full dive game. Make it a game of the to the death. I'm down. Sounds like fun. Sounds like lots of fun. I know we're all pro, but right? It's just competent. You mean that we can finish? I know. That's why, like with my son, and I say, like, not a detriment to the team. Oh my God, I am asking for so much. It's such a small thing, and oh my God, it was such a joy. Just don't suck. And like, you know, you make bad decisions. I made bad plays. There was a time when somebody made a real boneheaded play in Overwatch, you know, and it was comp, and it's like, dude, it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, that was way out of line. It's like, okay, you know what? He knew it was way out of line. Alright. And it was a pretty even match all the way to the end. We lost. And it was a good match. Right? And it's like, okay, you know, it's cool. It's cool. I'll DPS in the other, yeah, right? How come that didn't add to the overflow? I feel cheated. Just thinking like, yeah. And you know, it is a toxic thing in Overwatch when it's like, look at the medals, look at the limbs and the damage and the this, that, and the other. Medals don't mean everything. They don't. But they are an indication of how the team is going. There's this healer that does, it's like half healer, half DPS, right? And you know, I treated her as such. And when I was, but they rebalanced the character, and I agree with the balance changes for the most part. But I was getting 4 golds, and like, if you don't know Overwatch, there's elims, damage, objective eliminations, healing, oh God, I'm blanking out right now. So there are all these rankings and stuff, right, to kind of judge. And for me, if I have a bunch of gold medals as Moira, we're losing. That means I'm doing everything. The times when we win and it's fucking amazing is when, like, I don't have medals except for the healing medal. That's usually, like, it's usually the indication for me. When I'm a, you know, healer, half DPS, half this, and I'm the one, out DPSing the DPS, something's wrong. Very wrong. And yeah, it can be toxic and everything, and I get it. But like, I look at it, I go, we got a problem here. You know, if I'm this character and I have bronze damage, you know what, okay. And we're usually doing pretty well, alright. And sometimes, like, it's hard. Like, snipers actually don't do a lot of damage, but they need to finish and get kills. It's kind of the linchpin of what they do. So, if they're able to do that, then, you know, like, the way eliminations can work, like, sometimes you gotta have certain things in perspective, like, you know, you get credit for elimination if you just even did 2% damage to them. So certain characters that just have a wide range don't do a lot of damage, but do a lot of wide, you know, small AoE damage, so they hit a whole bunch of people, you know, they could have golden limbs. So like, you gotta understand how some of these things look. But like, when people aren't producing, like, it can be very clear. Before they balanced healers, white mage, yes, you're gonna choke and grasp me again. One mage is able to match a DPS with damage by stance dancing between Oracle stance and healer stance. I have to admit, something like that is the game designer's fault, not necessarily the player's fault. But there be times like people be blaming me, you know, like, Moira, stop DPSing, you need to heal and things like that. And like, the tanks are not taking space. The other healer is not strong enough in what they're doing. Like, people don't realize that I'm the only reason why we're standing here and have anything decent in this. You know, and the match ends, I have 4 golds, and like, I try not to rub it in people's face, you know. But like, there was this one DPS and this Overwatch thing where everybody goes DPS diff, tank diff. They claim what the difference was in the match, right? And, you know, it's what they do on the internet, you know. And this Doomfist, this DPS Doomfist, he wasn't that bad. He wasn't bad, but I definitely would say that he was not the difference in that match, right? And he was being a grown 14-year-old, and yes, he could have been 14. We can make all the jokes we want, and you know, I knew he was gonna say something. I already had it typed in my chat, ready to hit enter, and he was like, DPS diff, and I was like, hey, Doomfist, go pro or shut the fuck up. Right? And then it's like, and then it was like, man, you shut up, you whack ass healer, da 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 da. Right? Play the game was me. I popped my ultimate, I did a bunch of things, look good, right? And then he's like, and I'm like, my back hurts from carrying this, right? From carrying DPS like you. It's like, trash DPS Moira, right? Lucio the true healer, right? And then when the cards come up, who had the most healing? Oh man. Right? We had a Lucio on our team. He was pretty good. I like the Lucio. He did good. And then, you know, he was saying whatever, got shut down every turn. And it was just like, look, grow up, bruh. Whatever self-confidence you actually need, you need to find some real self-confidence, because this ain't it. Sometimes you gotta, like I said before, like, I let a lot of it grow by me these days. I've seen it, you know. We're all grown 14-year-olds, and this is how it goes. We fucked each other's moms, our dicks are both huge and small at the same time, and we're the baddest sons of bitches behind a keyboard. That's what we are. I ain't got no delusions about it, that's all that we are. Alright? We are grown 14-year-olds, and that's all that the behavior is. I probably should have done somewhere else. It's alright. You know, and sometimes, like, it depends. If I feel like I want to be self-proclaimed dad of the internet, well, here we go. That's how it goes. And, like, if you want to be like, oh, GG easy and all that shit. Everyone wants to be GG easy. It's like, look, bruh, we ain't pro. A lot of times where people, because I get it, usually when you do that, it adds fuel to the fire, right? And all they do is they go harder at it. It doesn't solve anything. The one thing you have to do about it, though, is that you have to include both them and you in the conversation. You know, that's why I say we fuck each other's moms. Our dicks are both huge and small at the same time. Like, remember, we're just grown 14-year-old bitches on the internet, alright? Yeah, you and me. You know, and then they lock up and they can't handle it. You know, sometimes things will happen, or, you know, say whatever, just include us both. Look, both you and I are bitches who are never going pro. But I ain't got no delusions that I need to put down someone else, you know, to make myself feel better. You're gonna have to grow up on your own. Then a lot of times, you know, they won't say anything, they leave the chat, and that's the end. And usually I apologize to the team, so I'm sorry you had to deal with a couple 14-year-olds. Enough times, some of them will be like, nah, man, you cool. Alright, thanks, man. You know, and then we move on with our day. It's like, it hasn't changed 20 years ago. It ain't changing now. Rise is fucking up to level 17. Zach's up to 11. Am I high enough level now? Alright, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it now. It is the best thing that I've come up with to develop, like, cause yeah, you should ignore and all that stuff, but I actually look at it like nah, man, this is borderline, and if not cyberbullying. And how do you deal with bullies that you learn how to stand up to them? And I've had enough. I've had enough of hearing all this nonsense. I am too damn old to be hearing all of this GG easy flex on shit like we're anything. Nah, I'm too old now. Can I buy something? See, do I need to up my defense? God, immunity to rage. That's what I need to buy 2 of those. And I need to equip them. And probably also the right type of gear is what we needed. Right? Because that rage, when it comes down, like, just starts fucking wrecking. But like I said, that type of attitude is no different than what they're dishing out. Not fundamentally. Yes, it is different, you know. And I tell myself that, and this, that, and the other, but, but that's the, like, shitheads that run their mouths. For people who just suck and can't tank in an MMO, God, I mean. You know, I don't play MOBAs. I bet you that same shit happens in MOBAs all the time. Probably all the fucking time. What does a mixture? I think that's. I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Mixture. Yeah. Completely restores all HP and SP to one ally. I think that's what we're using the rare bottles for. The reason why I'm spending my rare bottles on this is because so I can have a huge stack of elixirs and never use them until the final fight, where I'll use 2 of them, and then that's it. Most toxic community, don't even play, and yeah, you know, I believe it. Because it's the same shit! It's the same shit. It doesn't change wherever you go. It's all the same wherever you go. I bet there are people who, like, can't play decently, and then people are toxic and mad at each other, and it's what it is. Everyone thinks they're expert, and when shit goes wrong when they lose it. I know. I made a whole bunch of items, but I'm gonna buy some. Red potions for rage. Get some of you. Oh, that's. Man, heck yeah. I'm gonna buy a bunch of those because apparently I needed some. I do have stuff I could sell. Feels kind of hard to get rid of armor and stuff when it has skills and things like that. Nah, that's okay. And I'm not saying I'm perfect either. I've probably ragged on someone I shouldn't have. We can get attack boost, boost? Maybe speed boost. Speed boost or attack boost? Let's go with speed. I actually think speed is probably better in this game. Maybe that's irritation, inflict rage. I guess faith boost? I want an attack boost, to be honest. Deals combined damage. Holy weapon and faith damage. That's actually the move that I need. I probably want to keep dark resist, so. Alright, I'm gonna do that and get the passive. Oh, 44 duties. Someone was there without their job stone. Legit thought they didn't know about job stones. Sometimes, yeah. Like, you know, that's probably where I come from too. Being a bit overbearing is probably the correct term, you know. But a lot of times, who knows? Like, I'll say honestly, I'm not trying to imply much on you. I think you're a grown man. We could discuss this. Like, I think we think that we're not the ones with the problem, they're the ones with the problem, and it's usually the action of bitching, sending PMs, and then blocking, right? You know, so that they can't hear anything back, right? There have been times when I block people when they put walls of text and they're just fucking going off, and I just block, and I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that person ever again. No thanks, no how. Get out of my life. I don't usually feel the need to say something to them and then block. That's the action that's usually the trigger for me. And there was a time playing StarCraft. There was this match, ZVZ, Zerg vs Zerg. Highly volatile matchup with the Lings and the Bailings, right? You get, the wrong thing goes down, and the flood of Zerglings enter your base, the match is over, right? And because of that, like, I only have my main base and my expansion base. That's it. I don't make no third base, not in ZVC, not until we get a little later into some of the match, right? This guy went for straight 3 hatch. Oh, what did I do? I have this thing of mine where I make a macro hatch. I consider it gives me flexibility and options for what I want to do. And, ooh, you know what? You probably need this health boost. I'm almost looking at that, and I'm just going to click it. Yeah, you know what? That's okay by me. Stone immunity, but I kind of need that move. Yeah, I kind of need those moves. I'm just gonna have that move just in case. And he made his. I make Zerglings because you make Zerglings. I see his 3rd hatch go down. What do? I hit the Z key. I build a whole bunch of Zerglings, get my Baleen nest down, send my Zerglings across, and then we're doing the dance with the Zerglings and the Baelings, and I have some Zerglings attacking his hatch. Beat his hatch, right? Beat his hatch. Well, I did it, built up my economy, put the pressure, we move on to roaches, right? And I get a whole bunch of roaches. A whole shit ton, right? And, and while I was putting pressure on him, I was attacking. He made us a wall and things like that, you know, so I'm hitting his evo chambers, and then he starts getting roaches, and I back off, and I have a bunch of Zerglings, right? I come up with the roach, bust the wall, right? And then just flood with a bunch of roaches and Zerglings, and nom 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 everything. Zergrush, and I win, right? And the guy whispers me, oh, by accident, that, it was supposed to go to someone else. There's no way you're gonna mistake messaging me over somebody that you know. There's no way, no how. You have to actually put in an effort to do that. Unless if his username had to be JPoop, right? It's the only way you would have made that mistake. I think I want to go out. Yeah, I gotta go out this way. Which is this way? Is it over here? No. Oh, it's out this way. And then we get into a little PM wars. Like, man, you trash and all that. It's like, you built a third hatch. So I went after it. You wasted your economy on something that gains you no profits. I had map control. So I had the better economy, and then I made units and won. That's how I did it. Oh, this, that, and the other. Oh, man, you know, we really gonna do this and shit. And it was just being a whole bitch about it. I was like, we're both being bitches about it, right? And then, like, he's like, don't talk to me. I'm in a match. He went straight to another match, right? I'm like, oh, that's real mature, right? I start my match, and in the middle of my match, he PMs me. Right? I was like, oh man, you still really want to do this? Still salty? Shut up, man, you're a bitch and all that stuff. And I was like, alright, cool, man. It's like, yeah, I got you. I'm trash. That's what we're saying, right? And you know, we give a couple messages, and I was like, oh, sorry, man, you shut up. I'm in a match. He's a bitch. I'm like, come on, man. Oh no, I was like, yeah, both you and I are bitches for saying that shit, right? And then he said one last thing, and I forget what it was, and I finished my match. I didn't care no more. After my match, I was like, I guess he got me a little triggered. I'm gonna tell him something, and then I was blocked. I was like, man, okay, yeah. Salty as fuck. But like, Zerg for Zerg that's Zerg for Zerg. You make a couple, like, 2 big Baling hits. You have 8 Zerglings and 2 Balings. A Baling takes out 5 Zerglings. All of a sudden, you're getting flooded with Zerglings, and that match is over for you. That's all it takes. Shit. I got out microed a couple times, and they flooded the Zerglings. Couldn't hold them off. That was the match. Not cheesy or anything. That's Zerg for Zerg. Good game. You know? Wouldn't argue, wouldn't waste any time with someone that salty. I know. And like I said, a lot of the times I don't. But, you know, I know a lot of people feel this. Every once in a while, you just want to be like, man, nah, motherfucker. You ain't just gonna say that and walk away. And it's not worth it. CBC's an entertaining matchup, but it gets freaky. It's a freaky hard one to play. Yeah, you can't. Once the very beginning is very tiptoe, and then it starts to settle down in the middle. But like, if you get to Mutalisk versus Mutalisk, right? The one who has one more Mutalisk wins. Like, that's what it takes. Like, oh god, you know. Or one does Mutalisk and then the other one does Hydralisk, which means the Mutalisk get to roam the map and you get to be stuck at your base. I find it hilarious though, like, the ones that try to cheese almost never say GG when the cheese is held. Never. Right? They cheese, they lose, and they just leave. And they're upset. Dark is your favorite? God, who's my favorites? Gumio. I like Gumio. Or no, is it? It's a Terran, and he's all over the place. He's always hyperactive, all over the place. There are a lot of the Korean players I love and respect. There are some non-Korean players, foreigners as they're called. I did not like Marine King early on. I did not like Marine King. I thought he was trash. The Protoss during that time also. I hate Protoss as a race. I think they're a trash race, you know. But like, Scarlet's everybody's favorite Canadian Zerg. Scarlet she is the only in my mind. Like, and I want it to change. Scarlet's the only legit female pro. The only one. Right? I would love, and a lot of people would love to see more female pros, and I wish they get here already. But like, because in sports, like Olympics, you have the men and you have the women, and they're physiologically, I can't speak. You know, the bodies are made different. It's just a fact. It's science, right? You just know ins or outs about that. But like a lot of mental decision making, quick reflexes, you know, I think the gap of physicality needed in esports is heavily shrunk. So I want to see more female pros match with the guys, and you know, I want, you know, the disdain, like in Overwatch, like, oh, girls, you know, they play healers, and sometimes I want to see female DPSs, tanks, you know, I want to see female pros and all that stuff. Like, I want the female pro scene to emerge. I'm ready for that. And also when Scarlet first made her introduction, it was in was it called the GSL? It was the GSL on GOM TV. And it was the teams. It was the team league. Right? Alright, the battle's not started, so let me finish this real quick. It was the team league, and a couple teams had a couple female players as well, right? And when the teams faced off, it was like, yeah, we're gonna have the girls start, obviously, right? Scarlet smashed those Korean girls. It wasn't even close. Not even close. And a couple times, Scarlet proceeded to beat some of the guys along the way. It's like, holy shit, this, you know, I'm happy to see it. And she would go on to win tournaments, you know. I think she was in the GSL solos for a while. That's hard to do. And like mad respect to her. She could do it. Like, pro. I want to see female pros in fighting games. I don't know why they haven't showed up yet. I really do. Dude, your best friend is a female that made Paladin on Final Fantasy 14? Nice. It's dope. And they're coming, and they are here. They are up and coming. They are. But they're not exactly here yet. I guess I'm just being impatient. But I'm all for it. Like, you know, I just want to see that barrier really come down and break. Because I do know that some females get hassled in gaming and things like that, you know, and I want that to go away. There's some damn good ones out there. And I want it to be so commonplace that it doesn't matter anymore. Alright. I'm gonna take my attention away and bring it to this boss. I think see, I don't think they do holy moves. How you gonna let your chat distract you? But I like talking to chat. You asked me if I want to go back to the days where I had no chat, no one to talk to? Hell no! I love you guys. I do know, and I've talked with some chat members, you know, and it's kind of like sometimes, you know, not being able to sometimes discussions, you know, get in the way. People do want to see gameplay. And I do get that. Sometimes I get so annoyed when some chat people just, like, yeah, but I came here to see you play the game, you know? You just noticed that, huh? Did I do it the end of last week? Or did I do it this, I may have done it just past Wednesday? Maybe? You didn't have it last stream? Okay. Because I saw it and I was like, oh shit, no, Edge needs that. He's supposed to have that. It's not an easy, it's a little bit, it's not that hard, but it is a little bit of work to get that in on somebody. I gotta give it to you, man. Yeah, you belong. You already knew that beforehand, but like, oh damn it, he's mad again. Crap, I need. Don't rage. Alright, good. That's why we have that move. Okay, we got it. Ah, I know you are. Believe me, if you can't handle a little banter back and forth, I mean, we may not last very long as a streamer and chat, like as people. Because I'm that type. Well, the more you're my friend, the more I harass you. But I like the same in return. It's all in good taste and all in good fun, you know? Hold on, I actually have to read something. Standing around here discussing fanciful matters will not do us any favors. Segment Desert is a dangerous place. If we don't want to get attacked again, I suggest we leave. Yeah, trying to deflect the fact that you're dying, Dad. But we're taking a break. Otherwise, Edge will be left with Camille, and we don't want that. It'll help everyone. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to change the party. Because we need you two now. I keep expecting, like, the menu. It throws me off. Whoosh! Camille, you're dead weight to me. I don't even want you as a meat shield. Get out of my house. Kitty! Can't talk to it. Unplayable. Unplayable. Where'd you come from? You didn't cross the desert? That's stupid. I'm not sure if you're brave or stupid. That's fair enough. In fact, I had to go, reach the end, go back, and then go back in. What do we have for armor and stuff like that? Immunity to rage, immunity to doubt. Looks... What's gonna be the next thing that troubles our heroes? I wonder. It's gonna be the doubt. No doubt about it. Alright, yeah, I'm a dad jokes. I think I that picked up Camille just to take his equipment and traded him for someone else. I've never done that in Final Fantasy VII, in 7th Saga. That's such a smart idea. Because they always have good equipment when you get them. You know, I've decided I'm going to buy 3 of those already. Equip all 3 of those. And you know what? You could just win Ruin back to Lamel, buy some shit, and then move on. May inflict toxic. I always buy stuff and just... Blood Butcher, standard attack, dark attribute. Yeah, okay. Spent the last minutes remembering my favorite Terran play. Ah! Tasia! Such a great name. God, yeah, dropships. No! It's not Gumio, it's Maru. That's who I was thinking of. Maru, I love his Terran play. God, I would never be able to keep up with him. And it's like, if his opponents crumbled in any one area, Maru would dominate. But like, if they hold him off, Maru loses. Tasia was good too. I was okay with MVP. I have to admit, I respect the cojones on MVP. MVP had cojones. It's inhuman, right? It is inhuman. But like, his style is wasteful. It is the best. It is the most efficient wasteful. And if you keep holding him off, then he loses. Maru's insane. Insane. God, I'm still thinking of that Protoss guy that I hated because he was so good. I feared him. I highly respect him. He made Protoss look imbalanced. And I'm trying to think of who it was. It was the early days of, you know, with Tasia, MVP. I think even before Maru came on the scene. And Maru came on the scene really young. Port's been closed. I'm gonna read this kind of quick. I'm not sure if you watched the ASL. I just saw Jadon get eliminated. The OG still playing. Do you or did you like Boxer? Because I mean, I loved Boxer. Doesn't matter your wires. Desert's a dangerous place. Brother went there alone months ago and hasn't come back. I guess he must be really lost. Girl, your brother's dead. Zest or stats? No. Stats is good too. Stats is good. I'm trying to think of what it is. Like, if I hear the name, I'll know it. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and think about it. Druid. Yeah, Boxer was a legend. He made esports what it is today. Him and Evil 37. The Evil Moment 37. He made it so entertaining to watch and so exciting. Has trees, grass. It's because she blessed the town. Fate. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you know what? I want to play some blackjack. Some whack blackjack. That's 11. So that's 19. Oh, so we tie. I don't know that Protoss player. I have not kept up with StarCraft 2 as much as I used to. Your warriors became unbeatable. Oh, we got a blackjack and we won. Who was the famous rager? Famous rager. He gets so mad. StarCraft 1. Oh! See, I have not really watched much of StarCraft 1. It was all kind of afterwards, after it all already happened. You know, Flash, Jaedong, Boxer, I just didn't have a way to access and watch it. Nada! Yellow! Yeah! Is Jaedong StarCraft 2? Am I kind of mixing it up? Into the Rain, yeah. Byung is that old? Dude, he's been playing for a while. I'll keep these cards. Yeah, I thought Jaedong still played. See, I thought so. There's some mad respect with StarCraft 1. I played a lot more StarCraft 2. I had StarCraft 1 and I played Brood War, but it was mostly the campaign and the custom games. I love playing the custom games. That's my StarCraft 1 experience. Cause like trying to micro things in groups of 12, and then when I saw StarCraft 2, you could group them all. I'm like, oh yeah, I could play this game. This one I can play. Used map settings, that's what it was. We have our goddess, our water goddess. If does anything for personal gain, like some corrupt official. Yeah. For an alchemist on the run. Okay. Microing, it's what, there are two types, macro and micro. Macro is the big management of your base, your buildings, producing, workers, that type of stuff. Microing is the management of usually the units. You know, you select a bunch of units and you move them, you know, to the left and then down. And a lot of times, like say for the simple one, Terran Marines, because they shoot, right? But there's a timing of when they shoot. You want to maximize the usage of it. So you have this, if this well-dressed guy is like a Protoss unit, Protoss zealots, right? You want to like shoot and back up and shoot and back up, because if they get up close to you, they do damage. And when they run away, you chase down and you stop, shoot, chase, stop, shoot. It's little bits of it, you know. Yes! And you do that in Age of Empires as well. Age of Empires, they're both RTSs. Age of Empires is much slower in a much broader scale, while like in StarCraft, like if you could micro, you know, sometimes microing 3 units here this way, 5 units here this way, and 2 units down here this way is huge. Makes a huge difference. This is usually for like Terran Marines, Marauders type of stuff. You know, whenever I do ZVZ, or even just like Zerg versus Protoss, the Stalker, the Protoss Ball versus the Zerg, a lot of times when they have the battles, I'll actually micro the edge of the Zerg unit, of my Zerg units, to move up and shoot, to try to get around and flank and hold that edge, and the other auto units to start filling in the space in the middle against Protoss. That's what I do. You must construct additional pylons. I am so bad at activating abilities. Besides Stim. I can cast Stim. I can hit A and T. That's what I got. 2 of 5. I missed a chest back here. I'll go double check that. Oh, we have the Phoenix Feathers here. Well, 30% is alright. We'll see. Had to Google pylons to find out it was StarCraft. Yeah, I think actually you could play the first and maybe the first 2 StarCraft for free now. Even if it's just for the campaign, I would. It's fun. And then you have your pro terms, you know, supply block, and you know, what does a 10 pool mean? What does a 12 pool? An overpool, you know, 2 barracks, bunker rush. But then there's like, when you don't have enough minerals and you're trying to build something, the game will tell you not enough minerals. Or you require more Vespene gas. You must construct additional pylons. Type of stuff. Maybe you should just watch Carbot animations and their StarCraft series. No, because you kind of don't get the jokes unless you know the game. You must construct more overlords, more supply depots. Can't go any further. It's closed, no boats are allowed. If you have a problem, take it up with her. Pretty new in town. Who is she? We need to get to Inker, and quickly. She's the unofficial leader. Nothing happens here till she gives it a go. Feel free to voice your concerns, but she won't listen. She lives at the top of town. Good luck. Amalia is a friend of mine, though she certainly wasn't the leader when I knew her. I'm sure she'll listen to our plea. Let's go talk to her. This town is so familiar. I think I've been here before when I was really young. It's like memories I didn't know I had coming back to me. This heat and sand and buildings. Riff raff, street rat. Okay, you're from Casino. I can't pronounce shit. If you haven't noticed, I'll just call it Casino. But you say you can't remember much about it. Maybe it's because you didn't live there very long. You might have moved here at some point. Oh, Edge, go to Google and type in Zergrush. Z-E-R-G space W-R-S-H. Do that for me, alright, Edge? Must be your imagination, Vivian. You're just exhausted from... What secrets are you hiding, Dad? I was a close friend with your parents before they died. I'm afraid they never lived in Sekhmet. No, you're wrong. I remember that well. I remember playing around it when I was a child. My real parents must have taken me here. I can't believe it. Finally remembered something about them. Uh-oh, we're about to meet Mommy. Plumey heck, your parents must have been right cheapskates. Who in the right mind would pick Sekhmet as a holiday destination? I know it's been a long time, but there might be someone in Sekhmet who knew my real parents. Maybe we came here because of relatives. Show people that old pendant they left to me. It's a long shot, but I have to at least try. Both times we visit Casino, nothing jogged my memory. It's the first time I've remembered something in my old life before you adopted me. If you would like to learn more about them, then just ask me. I'll tell you anything you wish to know. I won't have you running around town chasing some foolhardy dream. God damn it, Dad. Stop trying to control your daughter. On the contrary, the gentleman at the dock confirmed that no boats are leaving at the moment. I fail to see the harm. In fact, I'd like to help you look if I may. I said no, I won't allow it. Uh-oh. There's nothing for you to gain from searching this town. Yeah, Muriel and I raised you from an infant. The memories made with us are the ones you should care about. Parents act like that, something's wrong. Something's wrong. I knew you would be like this. You say I can ask you anything about them, but you get annoyed when I do. Really don't understand why you're so against it. Listen, guys, it's like a personal family matter to me. Let's give them some space and come back later. You kidding me? This shit's gold! Jerry! Oh, that's type of drama. These Druids have a more dysfunctional family than I do. No one will recognize that pendant. Your real parents didn't give it to you. I did. I gave it to you so you would believe your real parents cared about you. Are you satisfied now? You did what? I don't understand what you're saying. My real parents didn't care about me? It's a horrible thing to say. You know that's not true. They were your friends. No, they weren't my friends either. I did not know them. Sorry, Vivian. I only wanted to protect you from the truth. I kept asking about them, so I told white lies to keep you happy. I told you they came from Casino, so you wouldn't come looking for them here. There's nothing but disappointment to be found in the truth. You're a hooker, baby! Oh, wait. So they're still here? Are they alive? Should've told me all this from the beginning. Been building a picture of parents that don't even exist. You had to lie to Lucas when I first met him, and now I find out that you've been lying to me my whole life? What else are you lying about? I'd rather hear the truth than a comforting lie. Ryzen, you okay? Open your eyes. Ryzen! Is that Ryzen Elmore? What on Villnoire is he doing back here? Tell me, how long has it been since he last collapsed? I warned him not to make the journey here anymore. Quake. A Requake arena. Last collapse? What do you mean? He's never collapsed like this before. Who are you anyway? How do you know Ryzen? Thought so. You're Vivian. He's always been too scared to tell you the truth about his illness. I told him this would happen. Not that I expected him to listen to me. What a stubborn old man. He's even lying about his health. Why does he insist on hiding everything from me? My name is Amalia. I've known Ryzen for some years. I may be a human, but I'm a friend to all druids. Right now, all we can do is get Ryzen somewhere safe to where he can rest. Believe me, we don't want a human doctor from Segment to examine him. It sounds especially unkind to druids. If you don't want to draw any more attention, take him back to my place. Well, we're not just gonna leave him laying in the sand, are we? Show us the way. Come on, help him up, Bryce. I play Counter-Strike 1.5 and 1.6. Ah, those were times. What was it? ESL? When you were, God, what was it called? Basically, you were pro when you were dope as shit. Well, it's hardly what you call glamorous, but he should be at least comfortable now for at least. Doesn't sound like he'll wake up anytime soon. Thank you so much, Amalia. I was wondering about what you said earlier. Do you know what's wrong with him? He's had a cough for a little while, but other than that, he said he was fine. If you haven't learned already, Ryzen's very good at hiding the truth. His health has been deteriorating for over a number of years. The last time we spoke, I warned him not to come back. The desert's a punishment to a man with a condition like his. He used to travel here to help me a lot, but once I found out he was so weak, I told him to give up and focus on his own family. He was your side. Oh no, wait, the wife is the side chick. This is the main chick. PC console wars. Counter-Strike 1.6, that was around the time that I built my first PC. Core 2 Duo. Oh man, having 2 cores was new. As humans become older, they become weak and fragile. Same happens to a druid. Well, okay. Most druids can't even cast a single spell by the time they reach Ryzen's age. Ryzen's always been a powerful druid, but with age against him, he pushes himself to the absolute limit to keep casting spells. His body can't keep up. Ryzen is determined to a fault. What can we do to help him? Surely there must be something in this RPG. We have to do something. Rest will help, but won't solve the problem. Body exhausted, succumb to illnesses. Okay, yes. The situation is troubling. Which mountain do we have to climb to which herb? He works all through the night. He never stops. He really has given everything he can. Selfishly. Why didn't he tell me he was suffering? Yeah, thanks to him we've managed to save so many druids. I doubt I could have done this on my own. Save so many druids? What are you talking about? Bronca base? What does that have to do with you? Really don't know. Perhaps it's not my place to say, but this place is a makeshift orphanage for druids. Yet, druids shouldn't be looked at by a human doctor here. Alright. Inker's full of abandoned druid children, so we smuggle them out. Okay, yeah. It's a horrible place if you're a druid. You're hung publicly if you're caught. If any human gave birth to a druid child, they often throw them out on the streets and disown them. So do you not get druid children from making love with the druid? Like, that's how I assumed it, you know? Do two humans, like, make a druid? Ow. It's awful. Any parent commits such an act. I say no idea what was happening within the city walls. Nor did I know humans could produce... Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bryce. Nor did I know humans could produce druid offspring. It works the other way too. Druids can have human children, even if both parents are druids. Thank you, game designer, for explaining it to me right when I asked it. I was thinking it needed to be answered. Spelled out both ways. Good job. When there's some human genes in the family somewhere, it could come through any generation. Awesome, eh? Over the years, Rice and I have been rescuing as many as we can, still waiting to find out home for those two children there. It'd be hard to find foster parents for a druid. Amazing! I had no idea Ryzen was involved in something like this. Don't understand why you wouldn't tell me. I could have been helping you both. As I said earlier, it's not really my place to say. Ryzen talks about you non-stop. Even I could tell he just wants to keep you safe. I guess he thinks hiding the truth is the only way to do that. So what are our options now? It's not like we can go anywhere if the port's closed. If human medicine isn't going to work, should we just wait till he recovers his strength? Are we going on the journey with 4 people? Don't forget that Ryzen wants to make you the leader of the group. We all did. I think it's because he knew it would make the right decision in his place. Well, I also want to close the port. Good soldiers like to dock here from time to time when we've had too many close calls. Not that I've told anyone that's the real reason, though. I think I might have an idea. I used to know a druid with affinity for recovering ailments. You let my friends use the port, we may be able to bring him here. Might be a bit of an uproar if I start letting one person use the port, but I do have a ship just sitting there. Besides, how can I say no after all the good Ryzen has done? Ryzen has a younger brother, Dalbert Elmore. Delmore. They don't speak anymore. After the original Bronco was destroyed, they had a disagreement with their separate ways. Ryzen wanted to turn Bronco into a base so they could fight back against Inker, but Dumbledore just wanted a peaceful life. Eventually, he left and took his grandfather to live in Granavale. So you think we could convince Dalbert to come here and help Ryzen? I feel better if it was at least if I was at least doing something to help. It's worth a try. No, not all of us. I need to stay here. I can't just leave Ryzen alone. Something happened to him while I was away. I would never forgive myself. Granavale. Freezing cold village in the arse end of nowhere. Oh, finally! I forgot this fact. That sure is the best place to go if you want to avoid your family. That's some grudge you must have against Ryzen. Vivian, do you honestly believe you'll be able to appeal to Dalbert if you do not accompany us? I am a Van Hart. If he realizes, he would have every right not to trust me because of my cursed name. Of course I do. I know it's a lot to ask, but I know you can do it, Bryce. As soon as he hears how bad Ryzen is, he'll help. I'm sure of it. There's no reason for Lucas to come. I know he's your shoulder to cry on. You best keep him here for emotional support. Bryce and I will be more than fine on our own. There isn't much I could do by staying here. The more of us that go, the better chance we have of convincing Dalbert to help Ryzen. I'll open Sekhmet Port for you tomorrow. I'll tell the guard to let you use my ship. It's an old piece of junk, not the best in rough water, but it can get you to Granavale and back. That's great, thank you so much for your help. Let's all stay at the inn for the night. We'll leave in the morning. Hope you don't mind, I'm gonna stay here for the night. You never know, we might wake up. I'll be here. Thank you, everyone. We have one more chest to grab. How come no one wants to adopt us? No one loves us. Okay, so we got that treasure chest. I have to check all the buildings again. There. Is there a treasure chest here? There it is. They like to hide them there. Console PC war. I've always loved my consoles. Love my Super Nintendo. Love my PlayStations. But I have to admit, you know, I don't think I'm getting a PS5. I just don't see the point. It all feels like shit to me. I don't want to have to deal with it no more. Totally respect Xbox. Totally respect Xbox. The reason why PlayStation 1 was because of Street Fighter V, Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm kind of half pissed off about that, and Kingdom Hearts 3, which we don't talk about, it's dead to me. Not tired yet. There's something here. And you know what? There's something here. I'm looking for the clown. Where's the clown? We gotta try to find the clown. He'll be here somewhere. He's that painting, isn't he? Alright. Ta-da! You took your time, didn't you? We're waiting here for hours. If I start sweating anymore, the paint will run down my cheeks. You really have the energy of my usual flamboyant, lovable persona, so let's get some questions going, shall we? Let me know when you're ready to play. Alright, literally gonna be the easiest one yet. I might have even put a clue in this very room, so I have no excuse. A sellsword named Jareth Kustal is the main character of Valor. All you need to do is guess the missing word. I don't think we came across that. All I see is a box of lemons, so... You actually joking? You're gonna have to pay for my next lot of face paint if you keep this up. Alright. They say years ago, powerful druid from another island, established by humans, truly only living here because of a druid, makes druids all bad. We can't know for sure. At first, controlled by magic, I hate humans, no idea exactly what they can do. It's the fear. Valor Emblem. Okay. Now I want to play Fire Emblem. It's EM, right? Fire Emblem. Yes. I could just wrap my arms around and embrace you. Seriously, I'm at my limit right now. Take this sweaty gift. That's my job done. I'm headed for the coldest place in Villnoire, and I'm not leaving there until my blood turns to actual ice. I'll catch you later, Mr. Grumpy. Okay. Now that we did that. I say I have another half hour, 45 minutes today. Then I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna go eat. tomorrow, I gotta prep some food. I have to roll lumpia tomorrow, and I have to do it alone. I will have no one to help me, but I will have lumpia ready. I am half Filipino. Looks like I'm not the only one having trouble sleeping. Filipino, white, Japanese. And white is like Dutch, Scottish, Irish, and there's some more that I can't remember. Only one having trouble sleeping. Mind if I join you? Could use the company. Oh, Bryce. Vivian. Sure. Let's have a lot on your mind. Don't suppose your unconscious father is being very talkative. Awkward, Bryce. Do apologize. Simply a nervous joke. I've had the pleasure of speaking to other people for quite a long time. Especially that mysterious creature called a woman. My social cues could certainly use some work. Nah, it's okay. I'm sure you've heard he isn't actually my real father. No idea what my real parents are. Genuinely feel like an orphan for the first time. There's a saying I only heard once I would like to share. You may choose your friends, but not your family. However, I disagree with that. Truly believe you can choose your family. I believe that's true. Somebody may be your father, but that doesn't make them family. You earn that stuff. It doesn't make them your parents. You know, family gets to be earned. It does. Friends to me are like family. You know, what type of family? I have my friends from high school. Most of us are married and have kids, and we bring all our kids together. I mean, you know, sorry, I love them more than you guys. I've known them longer. I know them personally. But you know what? Like, I love my chat here too. To the capacity, you know, that is true. And some of my friends, you know, I do more than for my own family. Take it from a man who knows blood is not what makes a family. Blood breeds hate as well as love. Let's go that the hard way. Lucas is my family now because of my heart. That's what I chose. Yeah, maybe you're right. I have to say, you're quite insightful, are you? So I wouldn't run into anyone so I could be alone, but, glad I saw you. God. Oh, gosh. Of course, all these years spent alone in the dark will have an effect on anyone. It's not much to do but ponder your own thoughts. Think about Lucas. Think about family. It kept me alive. You two really are close, aren't you? You both talk about each other like you're lovers. I mean, brothers! I hope that one day your family becomes even bigger. I think you deserve it. That's my greatest wish. I also wish that for you too, Vivian. Embrace what you have, and maybe you can see beyond what it is. Our real families have cast us aside, so make room in your heart. Thanks, Bryce. Thanks for talking to me. I feel like you understand. Be careful in Granaville Depths. It's a dangerous place, especially with someone like Zack around. There's probably nothing to worry about, but during the attack on Bronca Base, I saw a side of Zack I didn't like. It was just pure reckless anger. You should probably get a good night of sleep. Oh, I've been able to sleep through the entire night. I have been unable to sleep through the entire night undisturbed for days. In fact, it is since I left the dungeon my brothers kept me caged in. You can get through anything given enough time. I know it's supposed to sound bizarre to you, but the beds are far too comfortable. That's not true. If you grew up a certain way or was in a certain way for so long, it's hard to break. I've grown accustomed to a stone cold floor that I can no longer sleep anywhere else. Well, it looks like I'll just have to stay up with you a bit longer. I'll teach you some more social cues. Trust me, you have no reason to be awkward around girls. Yeah. Uncle married a Filipina lady. Your cousins are half, and that's how you know what lumpia and pancit and adobo. It's starting to get annoying. He's never on his own. Dun dun dun. Waited long enough. Tomorrow will have to be the day. Uh-oh! Legis! We found Legis! Friends closer than most of my family. My immediate family is close sis, but right after them are my best friends. Yeah. We're gonna head to Granavale. We need a ship. As if crossing the ocean wasn't bad enough, we need to go through the depths. It's freezing is an understatement. I hope you had enough. Once we get there, your crown jewels will be like little prunes in no time. Doesn't bother me. If you want to go, you're welcome to stay here. We're only there to get Dalbert and hopefully bring him back with us to cure Ryzen. Ryzen grumbled at points in the night, but he doesn't look any better. Just want to say thank you again and really appreciate you all doing this for him. I'm lucky to have friends like you. Molly's arranged for a local sailor to take you to Granavale. However, she did not say he could give him any instructions on where to go, and he'll take you there too. She did say you can, alright, and take you there too. Nah, there's no need for any of that. I have my own ship. More qualified, steer the whole thing without any problems. I'm a man who don't need no directions. Fantastic skill to have. If only you still had it, you could have avoided this entire detour. For what reason do you no longer own the ship? Well, I crashed it near the shore of Palmyra, and it sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Other than that, I have a perfect track record. Don't worry, gang, you'll be in safe hands with me. Yeah, I think I'll go back and tell Amalia we'll need that sailor. I'll see you all when it's ready. Take care and have a safe journey, everyone. Good luck. Alright, everyone. Rise is depending on us. He saved us in Hemorrhoid ruins. He brought us during. He fought with us at the attack at Bronco Base. It's time to repay the favor. Alright, so we're all rested up. So this is the party that I'm gonna have. I bought armor and it's actually stuck on Vivian. Oh, whatever. I think I'll get over it. I think I forgot. Wasn't there a shiny here? Yeah. Okay. Yep, so tomorrow I have to roll Lumpia and alone. It's nice when you have a hand or two. Plus also you can converse and do it, and it makes the time go by fast. It's not hard, it's just tedious. Now the reason that I have to go wherever I want. Here we go. Now that I have free reign to go wherever I want. See, we're supposed to go west, we go east. Is there an edge of the map? Does it loop around? I think it loops around. Get that ship. Oh, okay, I see the water separation and stuff here. Okay. That's guarded. I won't be able to get there. This ship moves faster than we're walking on land. I think this is where we have to go. Look how slow we walk. Look at how fast we move in a ship. You know what? I'm thankful. I'll take what I can get. Nah, fuck that. We walk hella slow. There's no excuse for that. So that's probably where we need to go. So I'm gonna comb this island, because now that we have our airship, we have to go around and explore, right? Is that a town I could go to? I think it's just a town for decoration. It's not a real town. It was a fake town. That's how fast we should move on land, right? This should be the speed. No, I think that's attached to the regular mainland. It's okay, we're nitpicking at the game. Now, in theory, I should be able to go back home, right? Because wasn't I in... Because I came to this port. No, wait. That's where I came. That's where I just came from. Hold on, let me go north to south and see where it wraps around. I kind of like how there's no monster fights on the map, so you can just kind of travel. Because I have to admit, random battles while traveling sucks. I think this is wide top to bottom. But not that wide left to right. See, we're back here on the snow island. It's the RPG thing. You gotta look around at all the towns and everything. There. This is the beginning. I don't know what all these jewels are for, but we're collecting them. Either A, for something that we'll need at the end of the game anyway, or B, it's for that super secret boss. I want to go home. I want to go home. Damn it. I don't think there's an easy way to land there. Yeah, this is the port. See, I'm back home. Did you say the same thing? I think they all say the same thing. So yeah, this is back at the beginning. I think that's where we gotta land to keep moving on. Enter Granville Depths at your own peril. You're gonna die, clown. I wonder, will the enemies be tougher? Probably will. Whee! Whee! Oh, I love this puzzle. Oh, you see, I could have just walked around. Oh, boo. Oh, who do I have? Oh, I have Bryce. So I don't have heals. The fuck is up with Bryce? Fucking Robocop? Is he blind? It's gonna be whatever this. Oh, Dazzle. So it's gonna be. Whatever this orange potion. Doubts. Dazzle's purple potion. Okay. Kinda confused on that, but alright. Thank you! Yes, I sneezed. I know I'm just spreading out the damage as just bad form. I don't even know why I'm trying to be so stuck on this overflow right here. Just wasn't sure if it's a sneeze or a cough. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I try to get it off camera because I want to be like all of you see this face? I don't want you to see this face. Now someone's gonna clip it. Alright, good. I do like this puzzle. Ta-da! Champion belts. Oh, let me pause right there. Champion belt. What do you got? Immunity to doubts. Who should be immune to it though? I think Bryce should be immune to doubts. Oh, that didn't work. No, that falls right in the nook, huh? Oh. The heck? What the hell is Dazzle anyway? Oh, wrong one. Every victory should be cherished. Okay. Got it. Did it. I love that puzzle. I didn't realize I need so many purple potions, but all I get are orange potions. Like, everything points towards Doubt, but it's Dazzle. Alright, so boss is probably over there. our gift is experience. Alright, let's see. Hold on. Items. Fighter Essence. Increase maximum hit points. I don't think I want to spend any of those guys. Faith. Everybody. I mean, it's a very magic dominant type of battle system. Defense. There's no aggro. There's no way to take aggro, so... Okay, I've made my decisions. Wait, there's a fighter. Alright. Oh, the hit points. No, yeah. Okay, let's see. Skills. Well, you're almost full. One more level. A little bit behind, but it could wait. Huge amounts of HP to one ally. Actually, I mean like that. I suspect the boss is right around this corner. Says the bridge isn't very stable. You can tell it's seen better days. Probably a good idea we cross it one at a time. Oh, sure thing. Who wants to cross the death bridge first? No takers? Well, looks as though you've nominated yourself, Lucas. Congratulations! Actually, if we think about this logically, you're the safest choice, Zach. You are smaller and weigh significantly less than myself or Lucas. Therefore, I believe you should go first. Bloomin' heck, you're bringing both my weight and height into this? You know I'm sensitive about those types of things, alright? Say it's a low bro, but then again, you're a Van Hart. Lucas should go first. I agree with Bryce. If I go first and the bridge collapses, then none of us will get back to Granavale. As long as at least one person gets across, then we have a chance to save Rising. Zach, you're the lightest out of all three of us. If anyone has the best chance to get into Granavale, it's you. Just cross slowly. If it seems dangerous, turn back. No, I've never played any of the Star Oceans. Should never chosen you to be the leader of the group. You've gone power mad, ordering people around like that. Looks like there's no other choice. Fine, I'll do it. Middle of the party seems quite weak. This might be a good idea after all. No problem. The bridge is much stronger than it looks. You might as well send Bryce over next. You can take his weight easily. No. It's a bad idea. I'll cross over next. Bryce is wearing armor much heavier and sturdier than mine. I'll play it by ear after I've crossed. Oh, Villnoire, what are you talking about? The middle part of the bridge is weak and rotten. You could have warned me first. Okay, Bryce, give it a go. The middle part is weak, so as long as you tread carefully and slowly, you should be fine. I'm in trouble, guys. I'm getting hungry. Zach! What are you doing? Now it's not the time for your stupid jokes. The bridge collapses. Bryce could seriously get hurt. You have any idea how deep that drop is? The betray! No, Bryce! Zach, I don't believe it. What are you doing? Why would you do such a horrible thing? Don't you realize what you've done? You better pray that Bryce isn't hurt. Aw, come on, fool. Break out your sword already on him. Someone double crosses you like that, stab first, ask questions later. If he isn't hurt, you better pray I don't get to him before you do. You gave me no choice. Now out of my way. Lucas! Get up, Lucas, don't be afraid. Your friends need you. You're not finished yet, so get up. I know that voice. Kira? Is that you? How could you be here? You should be at home resting. Oh, what am I saying? You're right. You're always right. All right. Crap. Dark cave, I guess outside since we're here. Oh, we don't want to go that way. Zach, stop! What do you think you're doing? I won't let you hurt Bryce. Almost got into you, but we're allies, aren't we? What am I doing? So laugh. I should say the exact same thing to you. You're the one with a murderer for a best friend. So Lucas, what do you think you're doing? Bryce is not a murderer. Just because he's part of the Van Hart family doesn't automatically mean he's the same as Adri or Vorian. Bryce has done nothing wrong. Oh really? What about Lahan Village then? What about all the druids he slaughtered there in cold blood? Did you forget about those? Because I haven't. He has to pay for what he did. I've already explained that. Inker framed Bryce so that they could have an excuse to lock him away without anyone batting an eyelid. No one knows the truth except for me. Not even Cassie knew. Oh yeah, that whore. That bitch. As soon as she said she was part of the Lan family attack, she had to die too. My only regret is I didn't push her off myself. Fortunately, I couldn't risk it. Zach, what are you saying? Cassie wasn't even there. It was part of her ruse. You're deluded. So who the hell are you exactly? So now you ask questions? Now you care? I know what you all think of me. None of you take me seriously. None of you listen to me. I'm always the extra wheel. Half the time you ignore me. I'm just a big joke, right? When do you think I was at Hemord Ruins? No treasure hunter. This is a dump. There's nothing there. Except for Bryce. He was the treasure I was after. I've been killing Inker's soldiers and getting information out of them for years. Eventually I found out Bryce was going to be held for a brief period. The dungeon in Inker is too well guarded to get close. I had my chance at Hemhold. Until you showed up. How am I supposed to get close with you running around protecting him? If I knew I stuck you with Ryzen long enough, we would cross paths again. And I get a better chance for my revenge. I'm very patient waiting for this moment. I won't let you ruin it. Revenge? Revenge for what, Zach? I never talked to you. The only enemy is Inkor. This vendetta against Bryce has to stop. I'm from Lahan Village. I was there when Inker soldiers invaded. I was the only human in the village, so they let me live. I saw them round up everyone in the middle of the night. Before I ran away, I saw Bryce step forward out of the crowd of soldiers. I saw him raise his weapon. When I came back to Lahan the next day, I saw the bodies in the ashes. He killed them all! So you ran away. You didn't see what really happened. You don't know the truth. You've been bearing a grudge all this time for the wrong person. Bryce is innocent. Shut up! I know Bryce is guilty. You're lying to protect him. You're lying to protect a druid killer. It's despicable. No, Zach. I'm telling the truth. I know because I was there too. I don't believe you! Judging by all the soldiers I saw that day, I had such a huge revenge murder boner, it must be satisfied. I've thought of nothing else. If you were there, then I would remember. Because I was just a regular infantry soldier until that day. No one special, just a face in the crowd of troops. But Bryce always spoke to me. He was my friend even back then. Audrey rounded up all the druids he could, told Bryce to kill them, to prove he was worthy of the Van Hart name. Bryce has such a good heart, couldn't bring himself to do it. Couldn't let Bryce have blood on his hands, but Audrey was going to kill him for insubordination. I had to do something, so I just reacted without thinking. I killed them! Dun dun dun! I killed every single druid without any hesitation. I killed them all so that Bryce wouldn't have to. I had to save him from that cruel fate. What? No, you're still lying. You're trying to trick me so I don't go through with it. You can't stop me, Lucas. Why do you think Bryce is treated like scum by his own family? Imprisoned, blamed, and tortured? It's because he wouldn't do as they wanted. He wouldn't kill for them. How do you think I got promoted to be a high-ranking soldier? Living in Vorian's manor as part of the family? Because I did what Bryce couldn't. If I can figure it out, Sherlock, I'm the murderer. It was me the whole time. No, it can't be. You killed him? My family? My friends? I've been traveling with their killer? Sleeping with the enemy? Please, internet, don't drop frames. It dropped for just a second. Looks fine now. Oh, come on, internet. I saw you. Stop doing that. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. I know it's meaningless to apologize, but I'm so sorry. I hate what I did, but I had to do it. The real enemy is still Inker. Don't forget that. You think he's okay with that? No. He's got a murder revenge boner. Not that I blame him, but that's what he has. The real enemy's right in front of me. If you're really sorry, then die for me! Then die for my revenge! Oh, I'm playing as... I'm playing as, the one with the murder boner. I'm Zach. I was confused too. I thought I would have been playing as Lucas, but I'm playing as Zach. This is the spot! Zach, please don't do this. We're all just victims of the same cruelty. I have a wife back at home. Her name is Kira. She needs me. No, you're wrong. I can finally go home to Lahan Village knowing justice has been done. I'm not a victim anymore. I'm vengeance. Don't be sad. My mommy says I shouldn't keep bothering you, but now you can give me a name. I don't know how much longer I can wait. I tried to talk to him, but he can't hear me. I don't think my daddy is ready to come home yet. Will you look after him for me? Don't worry. I know you can't see or hear me. No one else can. Finally, we are back to the beginning of the game. Right when the internet starts shitting the bed. So now you know everything. The story of why I came to Granavale. The truth about the man you're looking after. I'm a druid killer, and I don't deserve your kindness. I hate myself for what I've done. I try to forget it and shut myself away from the world in my cabin, but it never goes away. Zach was right. He deserves his revenge. I don't think Emilia agrees with you. Having heard your entire story, I don't think I agree with you either. Huh? Haven't you been listening? It's my fault all those druid and Lahan village died. It was my blade that ended their lives. I should have done something to stop it. What exactly would you have done? You said it yourself. You didn't step in for Bryce, then Bryce would have borne the burden. What would have stopped Audrey killing them if you both refused? Years ago at Braga, I survived through an attack from the Inca army. The actions of one man would not have changed the outcome there, and I don't believe it would have at Lahan village either. Yeah, I heard about that. Vivian told me before I came here to find you. You fell out with Ryzen in the aftermath and came to live here. Oh! Okay. That's Dumbledore, Dalbert. I didn't bridge the connection when they first said it'd been too long. That's right. I haven't seen Vivian since she was little. Sounds like she's grown into a fine young woman. But she was wrong to send you here. I'm afraid I can't help Ryzen. Please don't give me that look, Emilia. You know as well as I do I can't help my brother. My brother is determined to destroy himself. This is the exact outcome I warned him about all those years ago. If I helped him now, I'd help him further along that destructive path. At least this way, you can stop all this nonsense and go home. Go home and be a family man. Live out his final years in peace with his family. I'm not helping my brother to an early grave. What are you saying? He's better off staying weak and helpless for a few more years than completing his mission against Inker? You can't be serious. Stopping Vorian now prevents more victims like Zach. It prevents people like me from having to make choices that I made at that Lahan village. It's not nonsense. I can finally see that. Not gonna let Ryzen push himself to death anymore. Vivian, Bryce, and I have been trying to think of a different way. A way that doesn't involve more death. Lucas, you're wasting your breath. Even if I did want to heal Ryzen, I wouldn't be able to. Ryzen was always the stronger druid. I stopped being able to cast spells a few years ago. I'm too old. The discussion's over, Lucas. I don't want to speak about this anymore. Thank you for sharing your story with us, but I'll let you get some more rest now. Well, that didn't go well as I'd hope. What am I supposed to do now? In fact, this all seems a bit hopeless. Ryzen's lying in bed with no one to help him. Zach wants me dead. I have no idea if Bryce has made it off to Granville safely or not. I'm guessing you don't have any good news. Sorry, I don't understand what you're trying to say. She's a mute. Again, we have another, voiceless character, quite literally. You really don't speak at all, do you? Wait, hold on! You have the ailment, healing magic too? That's right, Double said you were a powerful druid. You fought all those beasts in Granville Depths to save me. Well, looks like my wound is mostly healed over the days it took to tell my story. That took did take me days. If I spoke to Dalbert, would you come to segment with me? Ryzen's your great uncle after all. I'll talk to him. What's wrong? You want to come with me to speak to Dalbert? Yeah, I guess he should hear it from you as well. Come on, we'll speak to him together. I mean, I'll do the talking part. Amelia, as opposed to Amelia. Now I can finally open all these chests. You're up and about already? It's only been a few days since your injury. Sure that's wise? It's a harsh climate, you need to be careful. Wound is still there, but I'm feeling much better. Rice is in a much worse position than me. I don't have time to waste feeling sorry for myself here. But okay, Ryzen is in medical trouble. Vivian is there with them. Zach is angry. And Bryce brought him back, and he said something, and he knew what he would meant. Was it looking for Zach or something? Hope that's not a dig at me, because I'm not feeling sorry for him. I already explained to you. Couldn't help it if I wanted to. Rising himself got into this mess. What about Amelia then? She could use healing magic. Notice you didn't mention it earlier. She could come with me instead. No, she's just a young girl. She can't go off gallivanting around the place. She's been living in Granville ever since she was a small child. The outside world is still a mystery to her. Amelia, please listen to me. I know you're a curious teenage girl, but those men are wolves out there. They'll eat you alive. Brought you here to get away from all that. Dalbert, there isn't anywhere in Villnoire safe from Inker. They go where they want. They've even been in Granville now. Can't keep her hidden away forever. Not trying to keep her hidden away, I'm trying to protect her. She already has had to go through things no child should ever have to. Life in Granville isn't perfect, but it's a life. I'm not asking her to give up her life here. I'm only asking her that she helps Ryzen. He's part of Amelia's family. You should let her make up her own mind about him. You don't know what you're asking. I know that if I let her go now, she'll never want to come back here. I will be left all alone. Grandpa's gonna be lonely. I don't want that. She's the only family I have left now, so I can't let her leave. See, now that's selfish, but it still may be too early for her to travel. Amelia, wait! Please, don't go! There are some parents that they can't let go of their kids. I will be sad as fuck when my son goes and lives his own life in college dorms and whatever the fuck. And it's coming. I am gonna lose my tiny Iron Chef and it will be back to just me. I'm always saying the wrong thing. Amelia's a curious and strong-willed girl. She's growing up so fast. Maybe I do treat her too much like a child at times, but I only want the best for her. You want the best for her, but like you... Parents do that, and it gets very jumbled. It gets very jumbled. Parents say that they want the best, but like what the actual best is, they don't have a place for, and it hurts them. They want to have a place in what is their best, and that's not true after a point. It's true for so many years, but there's a point when it's not, you're not it anymore, and in fact it's long over. It's like watching Ryzen and Vivian all over again. I know it's not my place to say, but if you hold her too tight, she'll push you away. Don't make the same mistakes as him. Lucas, you don't understand. When Bronco was destroyed, I lost my wife and my only daughter. It was hard for us. Amelia lost her mother. We're all that each other has now. No, it's all that you have. She is still young and has so much more. If you've been wondering why Amelia's a mute, she hasn't spoken since she came to Granite Vale. She used to laugh, she used to talk like any child would. Losing her family was just too much for her. But she hasn't lost all her family. What about Ryzen and Vivian? You let some pretty petty grudge stand in the way of that? She'll let Amelia meet them. I know I can't stop Amelia from growing up. I know she wants to see the world. She's becoming her own woman. She's only 15 still. And yeah, it's kind of... in human years, 15 is still too early, you know? So... I need some time to think. Could you go find her? But like, see... You gotta say, you know, it's like, you know, look, it's like, look, you don't understand the world, like, there's a lot, I don't know. You need to have these talks earlier with your kids, and simple, and then build it up over the years. You know how I started talking about birds and the bees? I think it was 9-10 years old. And it was something simple like this. Do you know where babies come from? And he answered, from the mommy's tummy. Right next to mommy's tummy. Alright, perfect answer. We're done. That was it. It was a great answer. Everybody's out now and all the towns and shops are finally open. I'm gonna hit this save point. Alright. I started pressing the wrong buttons. Alright. Parents have a habit of thinking they know best. Yes, a lot of times they do, but you have to let your kids kind of make decisions and make mistakes. Once they're old enough, that is. Yeah. We did is build a foundation of trust. Knew we needed to talk together, knew what to expect and how to approach it. You know, parenting starts at a very young age. And you know, at a young age, you know, I taught my son, like, you know what? I'm going to try to do what's best for you. Your mother, your grandparents will try to do what's best for you, but maybe not sometimes. Maybe also sometimes we are trying, but we're mistaken. You know? And, you know, yes, I think you should listen to us, but you should listen to all of us and then make your own opinion on what, you know, parts of what I say, part of what your mother says, part of what your grandparents say. You know, maybe part of what your friends say, or, you know, things that you see out there. Make your own decisions, you know, and you could tell me. And I, like, also, because of, like, kid shows, right? The main center hook of kid shows, and the problems that arise, like, 25% of them is the parents not listening to the kids. If the parents actually just listened to the kids, it would have been different. So I've made it a point that I need to listen to my child, to their opinions. And, like, there was one time, it was something small. It was simple. We were rearranging some furniture, right? You know, and if you ever seen, like, that scene from Ross when they're trying to get the couch up, and it's like, pivot! 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 That type of energy, I can be like, I can be Ross. Ugh. That can be me, right? And I was kind of in that. And then my son had a suggestion. I don't remember what I was saying. It wasn't pivot, but essentially it was pivot. And then he was like, Dad! And I shook my eyes. I was like, this is where you listen to your child. Like, telling myself in my head, listen to your child. Yes, son. How about we do this, and then this, and then this? That's a good idea. Let's do that. And we did. I was like, and good job speaking up. That's how you do it, son. You go, you know. So, you know, I mean, children and teenagers. I mean, mine's gotten snarky as fuck. He's snarky as fuck now. He ain't scared of nothing. You know, he'll have like this challenge attitude. It's kind of like, yeah, you ain't nothing, Dad. Like, what, son? You know who you're talking to. I taught you everything you know. Little shit, and he ain't so little no more. Yeah. And it's the truth. I was pretty, like, my son is a great, legit, nice human being, but when he wants to, man, he cocky as fuck. And I was like that too. I'm a nice and great friend, but you know, see me on the basketball court? Uh-huh. You think you can handle this? We'll see. We'll see what you got. You know, that's... And, you know, yes, a lot of my world is my son right now. I have not been so fortunate to have a significant other to fill my heart yet. And it's okay. And believe me, it's okay. I'm not worried about all that much. And, you know, like, I've offered to my son whatever he decides to do for college or, you know, whatever. If for some reason it makes sense, he wants to stay here when he turns 18, does some college, does some work, I'll be happy as fuck. I want that. I want that. But if he goes, alright, goodbye. And, like, even if he's here and I only see him, like, once a week because he's out with his friends, going to the clubs or whatever, man, let him go. You know, that's he'll be fine. All the little things, like seeing his shirt hung up or not hung up over there or something, just to know that he was home. You know, I get it, but you have to be ready for the kids to have their own lives. It's alright. Also, mine has a PC, and, you know, we play Overwatch, and I see him on Discord, so, you know. In fact, after this stream, I'm about to hit him up on Discord, see if he wants to, hang out, which basically means watch anime. Alright, well, I went on that parental rant for a while, so that was cool. But thank you all so much for watching, hanging out. I like this game, so now we finally got back to the beginning. So, the story will continue on. We'll have to gather up the troops and see how people emotionally are afterwards. Zach, Bryce, whatever. But thank you all. On Fire, Mag, Gamba, and Asamu, the Asamu. Asam? Silent U? I should have asked clarification for that. And of course, I was trying to think of a joke. Thank you, Edge. I should have said Camille. Oh, I missed it. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out. Hope you all have a good one. Tomorrow, I'm going to be rolling Lumpia by myself. I'm probably going to roll 60 of them. I wouldn't dare call you Camille, but I would think Camille. Just know I'm going to be spending 2 hours rolling Lumpia. So, I'm not going to stream tomorrow. But Monday, I think I'm practicing. Am I practicing? I don't remember what I'm doing. I gotta check the schedule. If I'm playing Super Metroid or 7th Saga. I think it's 7th Saga. Because we did Highlander %. Was that video going up? You know, I don't know. I'm gonna go eat. So, have a good day, good night, good week, good weekend, wherever you are. You come across a loved one, be sure to tell them that you love them. Alright? Thank you, Edge. It's always an absolute pleasure. Take it easy, everyone.